Hello, you're welcome. My name is Ozzy, and today we are making Achi soup. This is made of a thickener that I'm going to be showing you much later in the video, and it's super yummy and sumptuous. By this pattern, it is very similar to what we call Ofe Owerri. The only difference is that in Ofe Owerri, you use cocoyam instead of Achi. So quickly, let me walk you through all the ingredients. First of all, this is our red oil and our beef. I have both the steak and muzzle stacked together here. And the next will be our snail. Yes, you need your snail for this, but if you don't like snails, it's okay. The next is our dried catfish. And this is stockfish flakes, oporoko flakes, okay? Look at that. It's really fleshy. And this is pomo. I have at the top my cow tail. Look at that. I'm bringing it towards the left. And I still have other cow skins in the same plate. These ones in pieces are the normal cow skins. So next is our salt or kazi vegetable. Look at that. And the star of the dish, which is Achi. I'll be showing you how it looks. This is Achi when it's not ground yet. So after grinding, you have it this way. I believe it's available in most local markets. And for the pepper, I'll be using ground dry pepper. It's not the best to use fresh pepper for this recipe. And this is uziza vegetable. And the next will be uziza seed. This seed grows on the same tree where this vegetable is plucked from. So they are both uziza. This I'm touching right now is ogili akwukwo, or some people call it ogilisi. It's fermented castor. So that's going to be giving the deepest flavor to our soup. So here I have the offals and the cow skin from the leg already half done, because you know those ones take longer time to cook than the normal pomo and the one from the tail. The cow skin from the tail doesn't take much long to cook. So I'm putting all of them the same time with the beef, and I'll be adding more seasoning cubes to this. Can you try not cooking your beef together with your stockfish? Allow their taste to shine differently, so the stockfish does not affect the meat and it begins to taste like stockfish. In a separate pot, I'm going to boil my snail, and I'll add just a little salt to that. I don't like to use the stock from my snail, so I'm going to keep the stock separate. Now to make the soup, I heat up my palm oil, and to this I'll be adding the achi powder. Some people add thickeners to water before introducing it to the soup, but this is the best step for me because it allows it to dissolve properly and does not allow any lump to form. Once it dissolves properly in the oil, you're sure that there'll be hardly any lump in it while you're cooking, okay? So to this I'll add my stockfish flakes and my dried catfish. I already deboned them because I don't want stories that touch the heart while my kids are eating. So I just add my stock from the beef and all of the pomo and the rest of them. So I add enough to bring it to this quantity you can see now. Yeah, it looks watery right now, right? Just wait until it boils down. You're going to see it thicken up. So after like 7 minutes of boiling, it's thickening. You can see that. So I continue by adding the rest of the meat to the soup. By now the snail was done, so I added it directly to the soup. Remember that uziza that I showed you, the uziza seed? I had to grind it with water, and this is it. I'm adding it to the soup. Uziza brings a lot of flavor into this soup, so as soon as you add it, you give it a very good mix, okay? So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get all my recipes once I upload, okay? Thank you for doing that. So now remember ogiri that I told you, fermented castor. I had to unwrap them, and these are the unwrapped ones that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to be using about 2.5 of this. Some people throw their ogiri directly into the soup, but I don't. I bring it out into the plate and I dissolve it with water, because someone has served me one soup with undissolved ogiri and that is not pleasant at all. So I dissolve mine before adding it into the soup. So please don't forget to share this video, click on the like button, and drop your comments in the comment section. I'd like to know what you think about this recipe, and if you make achi soup, how do you make yours? Tell me in the comment section. This is beautiful, isn't it? If you add your ogiri this way, you're sure there won't be any lump of ogiri hiding somewhere in the soup. So quickly add your crayfish, add the uziza leaf. This is another flavorful leaf. After adding all of this, I'm going to give it a very good mix. So to get the flavor from the uziza vegetable to infuse into the soup. Guys, this is another level soup. In fact, I'm looking for another name to call this soup. It is super delicious. So here comes my okazi vegetable. I told you guys about this vegetable in my egusi soup with 4 vegetables. If you've not seen my video of how to make egusi soup with 4 vegetables, try to get it and watch it and share with family and friends, okay? So I added a little bit of water to loosen it up, and then I added some pepper, some dry pepper to it. Of course, you're adding pepper to your taste. If you like little, add little. If you like a lot, feel free. Look at this, guys. While I was making this soup, gosh, I couldn't wait to eat it. And after making it, I sat down, I made my swallow, and I enjoyed myself. So thank you for watching this, and I hope you're going to make this and enjoy it with your family. This is another level soup. If you're able to replicate this recipe, then you can also make Ofe Owerri, because the only difference between this and Ofe Owerri is that I use Achi, while in Ofe Owerri you use cocoyam. Okay, thank you for watching, and God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.